Hey Luveria,
Hello.
how we doing on poll?
Good. I have 5 right now. One on the way. I have 4 in my party, one on the way.
Okay. I mean, if you want to pull the tanks as blue DPS, feel free to do so.
Okay.
You know, you have Johnny as well.
All right.
We just try to fill up as much as we can.
Okay. I'll just fill the party with anything that's left then.
Yeah.
All right. I thought I was muted, but I wasn't. Perfect. Okay, so yeah. What's up, guys? We're doing something different, trying something new. Well, not really. I'm not trying something new. I've been playing this like crazy. But yeah, we're gonna try something that I don't stream usually. I think I streamed this like once, but yeah, I didn't stream this part of it, but yeah. Also, don't mind the spinning baby in the corner. That's I decided to cover my chat. So we're just waiting to get started. Let's see. There it is.
Never mind, I am over here.
Come again?
I don't know, the game just told me I'm over here now.
Oh, yes, you are over here. Welcome.
Yeah. That was weird.
Okay. Well, it's not weird anymore.
Seems like, the bot was just confused.
Well, what did the bot tell you?
No, the queue wasn't popping as a tank, and I assumed everyone just had a tank, so I joined as a blue DPS somewhere, but then the queue pops as a tank.
Oh, yeah, well, I pulled as blue TBS, so, because I did have a tank, but I just wanted to fill my party, but there was, like, nothing left, so I just started pulling.
Gotcha. So my blue DPS still?
Yeah. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine. It means I pay less attention than I usually do.
Okay. So we have a bit before things get a little crazy, so right now we're just chilling, waiting, doing shit.
In lieu of doing my homework in a timely manner, I'll do this.
Mark.
Hey Johnny, did you just go ahead and join Luveria to tank for?
No, I am blue DPS there instead, I guess. So do you need me back over there? I can go back over there.
Either way, I am not exactly sure where you. I just saw you suddenly left, so I was just trying to figure out what's going on. So
He's currently in my party as a second tank, just to fill the number.
okay, well now I'm down to 8, so I'm down to 7 and not full. So
Okay, well, I'm also
Same
at
thing.
7 with him, so maybe that's fine.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to go ahead and double check. Also, you initially did not forgot to leave Q Liveria because I ended
yes,
up pulling you as healer.
I went AFK and then came back and saw that you had pulled me, and I was like, oh no. But I assumed you had figured it out by then.
Well, I ended up coming over and asking that one of the people that was here said you were leading, so I'm like, yep, I'm gonna just pull another one.
All right,
Do you need something?
Thanks. Yep. All
right, cool.
You can stay there.
So yeah,
Do you
is
need something?
hectic.
I mean, I need a lot of things right now. But I just need an 8th person if you have any.
Okay, what's your password?
6180.
Okay.
Probably should have muted that part. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm streaming my game with chat obscured, and I'm also streaming Discord audio. If any of you guys object to that, I can turn off my audio completely.
I'm gonna be famous.
Hello, Discord.
I have no followership. I have no audience. I'm streaming it for the benefit of those of us.
I'm gonna be famous to you.
How we doing on the count, Luveria?
What was that?
How we doing on your count?
I have a full party now.
Full part.
I'm just gonna keep this muted for now. I don't know if everybody's cool with it. I mean, some people were, but yeah. running 3 tanks? Oh god. This is gonna be a long fucking time before we actually get in there. Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that muted for now. Once we get into the actual fight, it'll be a little bit less hectic. Oh god, we are running with 3 tanks. Okay. Interesting. This is just frag runs, so it's probably not going to be an Ozma clear. So this is like my 4th time running this, by the way, so like I'm still not the best. So we'll see how this goes. I'm also going to... Okay, I'm gonna have my stuff here somewhere. I don't know. I just got my parsing stuff up. I don't need the map right now, so that's fine. This is going to be interesting. After this BA run, I might do some Overwatch. We'll see as well. So anybody that really doesn't want to watch this, you can probably skip ahead a little bit. Also, you're going to... Oh, wait. No, you're not going to hear that because we're good. Actually, I need to go check something. Hold on. So one of my friends is actually playing with a Wii Nunchuck controller. So I want to go see this. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm scared. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh God. Oh, this is gonna be weird. What the heck? Okay. Okay, we're gonna open. Actually, no, we should be fine. Here. Okay, I will be back in a second. Oh, sorry guys, I'm back. I'm just literally like just sitting here waiting, so I'm not saying much. Oh god. Okay, good thing. Good thing nobody can hear that. There was that double shit going on. So I'm just rolling smokes while I wait, because these things take a while to get organized. It's such a pain. Actually, just to be safe, I don't want to get kicked out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hello. I'm down for the challenge. It's gonna be great. I want to see it play through. It took him a while. Yep.
Your lives in my hands, so you get me and 2 healers.
I love it. It's
It's gonna
this
be
is the party
interesting.
that if we wipe, it'll be our fault.
Yep.
But if you guys have a serious complaint with that, you can send me a tell privately, or you can send Dark Sarah, the raid leader, a tell privately. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. Just
Oh no.
send it upwards. I'm totally
all
okay
in.
with that.
I'm telling on you.
They know. I told everyone. I've told everyone along the way. I'm not trying to ruin anyone's day here.
Maybe I shouldn't use double edge.
I don't think I'm
Wiimote
gonna
player.
do it. I'm just too
Challenge
scared
the
to use
Wiimote
double
player.
edge.
More on Owain. I might try it on him. I haven't done art yet, so I'd be more worried about that. But Owain seems very easy.
Oh, apparently I can't use region on White Mage. Damn it!
Brewery. Look. Lightning. Lightning again. Okay.
What do I bring as my second then?
Okay, I'm gonna mute this again. Oh God! All right, we're getting ready to go in. Oh no! Oh no! I am not excited for this. I'm just gonna go chill by Laveria with my mount up. It's like right in this camera view, show off my pretty mount. There we go. Oh God. Okay. Now we get to go in this. Oh. I'm terrified for this run. Let's open this. There we go. Okay. Oh God, I'm Portal 8. Okay. I am doing absolutely terrible right now. And we're not even in there yet. This is going to be interesting. And I also just wasted a instant cast. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I'm going to unmute the actual chat once we get into BA. So you guys can actually hear like callers and stuff. If you guys want to like, you know, try and pay attention and learn the fight or anything, if you guys are watching this later on YouTube or Twitch. I don't think anybody watches it later on Twitch, but you know, maybe there's a chance. God, I hate how long Avni takes to die. It's so bad. Alright. Also, I need to pull up this. And I need to go here to pin messages. So I'm like not fully paying attention at the moment. Because I don't have to worry too much about gold, but I also need to figure out what we are. We are lightning. Okay, so lightning. So I'm going down there. Okay. Oh no. It's a whole rotation. Pretty much fucked because I was not paying attention. Okay. Oh, thank God Avni's almost dead. It's taking forever. Also, you're gonna hear me like spamming. Actually, you guys can't hear it, so that's good. Oh, fuck no. There we go. Oh, God. Alright. So we need to go to our portal, which is over here. And right around here. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna mute that. We're gonna pull our chat up. I believe we're in the right place. Let me double check real quick. We are in the right place. Okay. Okay, so now we just wait. The fun stuff. The best part of BA. More waiting. I want to make sure I'm right in the right spot. Excuse me. Pretty sure, yeah. Okay, so I'm at the right portal. That's all that matters. I just gotta make sure I'm at the right portal. Oh, this is not looking promising. I'm the top DPS at the moment. I don't like the looks of that.
around them to indicate which one they
Okay.
are. So, for example, if Owain is on fire, we want to stand on the ice spheres and get the heck away from the fire spheres. Since he does switch his element, if your party has refresh, make sure you're on Magia Auto Attack, so that you make sure you are on the correct element at all times. Apart from that, he has a couple other mechanics that are not terribly interesting. Tank Buster, Raid Wide, triangles. He'll put a bunch of triangles over people's heads. If you get a Dorito, stack on his butt. If you get an AoE, get away from everybody else. About all there is to it. Doritos on his butt, spread your AoEs. The only other mechanic that we might see, and it's pretty unlikely, is hands. He'll spawn some hand ads. If the ads spawn, if you have a tether, space your ad, walk a little bit towards it to remove its vulnerability buff, and then we'll just burn them down. More likely or not, we won't see them. Anthony, I see you. I will heal you. Cool. Does anybody have questions about Owain? Excellent. Do we have anybody from West Side up here?
I'm not tanking him, right? Or am I tanking him?
I don't care who does. If you want to do it, just make sure you're in tank stand. Make sure you're in grip. Make sure you'll be fine. Cool down the tank busters.
Okay.
Eh.
What's the name of the tank buster?
It's called
Rice
Rice
Cull.
Cull.
What?
The Rice Cull.
Rice Cull.
The Rice.
Close
I'll put
enough.
it in say.
Almost sounded like you said Gray Skull.
Rice. Grace Cull. Alright.
Yeah.
Rice
I'll be
Cull.
getting
Alright.
callouts.
Lovely.
Just listen to the callouts.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
This is
Okay.
going to be
Fine.
interesting.
Alright.
Have anybody from West Side?
Yes, West is ready.
All right, East is ready. Let's set a pull time of 5:05.
Sounds good.
All right, LB2s at 03, LB1s at 04. Batman, you're going to pull at 5:05.
Should I pull him towards us or I leap towards him?
Leap towards him, leave him right where he is.
Okay.
Oh, Batman's pulling?
Okay. I'm in elder stance.
It's just stressful. It's like, there's a lot of people here.
Be all right. LB2. LB1. Pull. First up, we're going to have a tank buster, followed by a raid wide. Tank buster.
There it is. Put up what I could. Not so bad.
No, not at all. Raid wide is next. Raid wide.
Yep, this 3 healer party's going super well.
Spears are up. Elemental shift.
What colors?
Stack on ice. Stack on ice.
Including me, right?
Yep.
Yep,
Alright,
everybody.
Is it safe to leap
Back
to him?
into the center. Tank buster and raid wide are next.
Lovely.
Tank buster.
I don't know why it was off to the side there. Should not have been.
And raid wide.
This theme's interesting. There's a boss theme from 11.
Elemental shift. Stack on fire.
No boy.
Back into the center. Tank busters next. Tank buster. Stack your Doritos on his butt. Spread your AoEs. Stack your Doritos. Spread your AoEs. Doritos directly behind him. Switch to full defense. We are waiting for the other side to kill their boss. Tank Buster. And he's dead. Alright, up in the room ahead, in the hallway ahead of us, there is a trap at the top of the stairs. If you're not perception, wait for perception. You don't want to run into the trap and die.
Is that what that was?
I like how the side with the party that has 3 healers and 3 tanks in it got possibly
Wait, we're the worst possible comp, but we still won. We're great.
Alright, in the room ahead of us,
Jesus
there are
Christ.
4 traps in roughly a square pattern. Careful not to step in them. Loop is going to find them all for us. Watch the Calca. Be ready to pull the Calca. It's going to walk right into us. Calca's pulled.
Try to tank it.
Its
Who's
chest
going
is
to accidentally
individual
pop
loot.
a trap?
The chest is individual loot, so make sure you grab it.
Face the Calca away from the party.
Face the Calca toward the grave.
Oh, shit.
Hello, Fire Nation.
Hello.
I don't know what's
I'm
happening.
going to pull the centaur. Get your sleeps ready. Sleep.
The center.
There you go.
And sleep. There is still one more trap that hasn't been found yet, so
I'm going to pull the sprite. The sprite.
alright. Banish 3
Sprite
needs to be
has been
silenced.
pulled. Magus
Target
has
for
been
silence.
face pulled.
Second Vegas is face pulled.
I was
Watch
pulled
the
with an
AoEs.
unbend.
Cool.
Third and all the rest.
Oh boy.
Big heals on Malachi. Watch the AoEs. There's going to be a bunch of them.
It goes down at least.
I think I pulled one. Maybe it'll help a little bit.
Ghost is coming back up.
Starstorm.
Watch the Ghost. Somebody be ready to pick it up.
I got it.
Watch the AoEs.
Ghost is pulled.
Ghost is pulled. Don't use Death on the Ghost. It is immune.
Can I just cruise Zoro a tank?
Nope.
Let him die.
Trying to use Raise on the Ghost. Why will it not accept it?
Do not DPS those Maguses. Let them kill him.
Aw.
Too late.
I don't think it's that.
Hey,
Watch the AoE. Watch the AoE.
it was an opportunity for him to learn his lesson.
Really?
I'm gonna pull the centaur. Oh,
Alright,
I'm out of Magia switches, so I can't.
Oh, you're not on my team.
Alright, I got it.
That's all 4?
I got
Yes.
someone down.
Oh, someone got it?
There's only one treasure chest in the room, right?
Yes.
Sleep the centaur.
This room, yes.
Why are there dead people up here? Hello?
Wow,
I
that
didn't
is the-
see the
think-
AoE.
I think they were
This is gonna be
loose
interesting.
Maguses.
Yeah, well, our
This one was an AoE.
AoE's flipping people.
I don't have any stacks left, so
Yeah.
blowing all 3 on art is not ideal.
Oof. Ouch.
Are there no stacks left at all?
I've got one. Hope it procs. Somebody please gratuity.
I'm here to back you up, Sherza.
Throw gratuity so I don't die.
Alright, while the sack healers are doing Sakurai's thing, let's talk about Raiden. So, Raiden is the next boss. We'll need a main tank, and we'll need waymarks. If you would like to main tank, please indicate so and /yell so everybody knows. Great. If you don't see waymarks, let your party lead know so they can put them up.
Oh, I'll put him up now.
You'll find I am very superstitious.
Alright, so,
Is that Odin?
Raiden starts the fight. It is basically Odin, yes. So, Raiden starts the fight with a pretty typical raid line, followed by a tank buster. After that, he'll electrify the edges of the room. Standing in them will kill you, don't stand in them. As Lupa says, if it looks bad, don't stand in it. After that, he'll do a very large AoE. To avoid this, we'll have the main tank pull him all the way north, and the rest of the party will make their way south. When I tell you, casters will move back to max cast range, and melee, when he starts casting his AoE, you guys will move back as well, and we'll all huddle up around Delta to be safe from it. Raiden will do a backflip across the room, at which point he'll do a very large AoE, the only safe spot for which is inside his hitbox. So as soon as he backflips, we'll all cuddle up inside his hitbox and be safe. It's called Whirling Zen 2 Skin. We'll use it a couple of times throughout the fight. If you see it, get in his hitbox immediately. After that, we'll go ahead and move back into the center to dodge his charge. The way this works, we'll all start in the center. Raiden will jump away and appear at either Alpha or Charlie. Once Raiden appears, look at Raiden. You'll need this for the upcoming dodge. The next thing that'll happen is that a bunch of AoEs will spawn under our feet. Hop sprint, run towards Raiden, and look which side of the room his glowing sword is not pointing towards. That's the safe side. Dodge towards it. It'll either be Bravo or Delta. You have lots of time. There's plenty of time to decide which side to go to and run that way. Don't commit to the wrong side. Run towards Raiden to dodge the AoEs, and then run to the safe side. There will be a call out. Listen for the call out, look for his sword, and run to the correct side to be safe. Once we've all lived through that, we'll go back into the center. We'll do another raid wide, and then we'll spread out some AoEs, which will spawn the ads. Once the ads come up, burn them down. No more DPS on Raiden until they're dead. Once he stops casting Ultimate Sentuskin, then it is safe to continue DPSing him. Another raid wide after that, and a big purple AoE on the floor. If it looks bad, don't stand in it. The moment you see that purple AoE, get the heck out.
Maliki, we're tanking with no shell, no tech.
Other than that, there's only really two other major mechanics, exaflares and tethers. If you fought a dragon in this game, you know what exaflares look like. They're lightning puddles. Start at one side of the room, either Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Delta, and proceed across in lines. Look for the first exaflare, wait for it to move, and then stand behind it. When we're cuddled up behind it for safety, he'll tether pairs of players together. If you get a tether, run away from your tethered partner to break those chains, and you're good to go. After that, Raid will basically just repeat mechanics in new and interesting ways until he's dead. Does anybody have any questions? All right, is everybody alive?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Not on the inside.
Yeah, everyone's up.
If everyone is ready, step in past the purple line.
Yep, if you're ready, step in past the purple line.
Real quick,
get
what
this
was
right, gamers?
what was the first mechanic you described? The very first one.
The very first one is the big purple AoE, or is the big AoE. Main
Still
tank
get
will
it.
pull him north. Everybody will move south.
Okay,
Oh,
got it.
God.
You're basically gonna be stacked where like everybody is almost stacked right now. That's almost how far back we're.
There is a
Yeah,
telegraph, and I'll warn you to start moving back early. If you start moving back early, once you see the telegraph, you'll have.
Is hive mentality good for this fight? Just if the group is somewhere, that's usually the safest spot, right?
Pretty much.
All right, fair enough.
For the most part, yeah. Most of us have ran this enough that if you
Done all
follow
of these wrong.
some of us that know what we're doing, you'll.
All right, it looks like everyone's ready. Let's set a pull time.
Settle
55
timer.
Eorzean. LB2 is at 53. LB1 is at 54. LB2. LB1. Pull. First up, we'll have a raid wide, followed by a tank buster. Raid wide. And tank buster.
Zero.
Tank was not busted. Fail.
The edges of the room will kill you. Be careful not to stand in them.
Rage can start walking back.
Casters move back to max cast range.
There goes that ley line.
Melee, start moving back. Everyone move back. Out of the AoE, be ready to get inside Raiden's hitbox. In his hitbox.
That is scary.
Clear comms, please.
Back to the center. Watch for Raiden. Raiden is an
Alpha.
alpha. Pop sprint. Run towards Raiden, and run to Delta left.
This is going to be a lot of sex.
Oh my lord. Should have popped that Living Dead.
I don't think I'm going to
That was
use the
perfect
sex
for me.
on this one. I apologize.
Raid
to
wide
all
is
of you.
next. Clear comms, clear comms. Raid wide is next. Spread your AoEs, don't overlap. If you don't have an AoE, burn the ads. No more DPS on Raiden until they're dead. Ads are dead. Raid wide is next. After this raid wide, if you see a big purple AoE, get the heck out of it. Get out and stay out. Exaflares, call them if you see them.
Starting at speed.
Bravo. Wait for the first Exaflare, don't get hit by it, and stack in behind it. Be ready to break your tethers. Careful not to step in the Exaflares, there are some on our left. Break your tethers, dodge the AoEs. Main tank, pull Raiden back to the center. Don't run too far from Raiden. In his hitbox, get inside his hitbox. Raid wide. Second Exaflares, call them if you see them. Healers, be ready for heavy mitigation.
Bravo.
Exaflares are at Bravo, get behind the first one. Healers,
Pop Eureka potions too.
and kill him. And he's dead.
Good job, everybody.
Jesus.
Some lucky procs.
Very nice.
Hell yeah, it was.
Thank you for the raise.
Alright.
Hey, Dark.
Don't forget your chest. If you are a healer, is going to Sakurai's grab first.
Oh, where's the chest?
Top of the stairs, going out of the room.
Right side, going out of room.
When we are doing callouts, please clear comms for callouts.
Roger.
Alright, we have a lot dead.
There's a trap nearby.
Wait for perception to do their thing.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'll come with you,
Bavaria,
Dark.
I'll be your backup.
Okay, thank you.
Dark, I'm here if you want to pull anything.
You good?
Yep.
Hey,
Do you have any healers down?
My healers aren't here, Dark.
Seeing the trap.
It's alright, he can do it.
Alright, I'll get Gren first.
Provoke pull?
I have sacrifices, so I'm waiting to use them.
Alright. Let's get people up in an orderly manner. Let's not all...
Oh, thank God.
Alright, I'll get the last one. Or there's one more after this. Wait for me, because I've got another one on this sack.
Okay.
Okay.
If you go down, then I have mine.
Oh, scribe here? Yeah.
Alright, I'll get the last one. And then somebody stay here to back me up.
Alright, we are back.
I'm here for you.
The trap is still in the room, so don't go ahead of the tank.
Alright.
It should
we
be
burned a
common
lot of
knowledge.
sacks. Be careful not to die to any of this trash.
Yeah, I
Play
have
it
2
safe.
stacks left,
There's
but
no need to be greedy.
Alright, both of my healers are here. I'm gonna pull all the wind mobs.
Wait. Let's not get greedy, as Nina said.
And
need to get
I
greedy,
popped the
then.
trap. The trap was in the center of the room.
Biblio's pulled.
I have her. I have the Biblio.
Death the Biblio if you have it. Watch the AoEs. Watch the other AoEs. There's gonna be a lot.
Death proc.
Fire party, we have no more refresh.
Dark, if you want to pull the Calca, you can, since I have all of this on.
Calca does have a soften rage, so wait as long as you can.
Make sure we.
Alright, pull the Calcabrina.
Gotch.
Face the Calcabrina away from the party.
I need to use this trap up here at the top of the stairs to reset my stacks. I'm at 4
Watch the line
minutes.
AoE. Line AoE. Get out from in front of the Calca.
Oh.
You are all very lucky not to be dead.
He said he was gonna hit the trap.
Apparently, it's nice enough to push me back up the stairs.
Luckily, we don't hurt each other.
I know,
we
right?
do. No, we do. We do.
Place your bets. Left, right, center.
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 Explosion.
Right.
Damn. Oh, it
Dang
is
it, it
center.
Benny's ready for you,
Explode.
Malachi.
I'm gonna wait for everybody,
Wait for
to,
everybody
get
to
away from
the
it.
trap.
I know. I've popped a Living Dead trap to reset two other tanks in Dom, so I know the potency AoE.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
I do want to watch this, though.
Right.
Alright. If you're not doing stack nonsense, get away from the trap.
Move away, Zelbug. You're gonna die. Everybody needs to stand away from the trap.
Get
You're gonna
very far
die.
away from the trap unless you're refreshing in non-stacks.
Yeah, that's
Zelb,
room.
you have Indom? No.
Alright.
Go
Oh,
away.
it's popped.
Okay.
I guess he just wanted to hallow through it.
Well, he has Indom up. He should have. It should have gave him a stack.
Didn't, because it does no damage when
Watch
he has
that
help.
X-Cog.
I'm gonna pull that.
I don't
Logos is
think.
pulled. Casters, stay back.
Stay
There are
back.
still sprites.
I think I don't think I was standing in the off.
Again, this Logos is immune to death. Don't waste it.
These walls are invisible.
These walls are all fake. No,
They're fake.
no faux requiem. No assize. No large.
Sprite's been pulled.
Hold your aggro. Hold your aggro. I'll rip it out of you.
It ran further than I expected it to. I was like, where are you going, bro? I'm over here.
Alright, one more Logos and one more Sprite.
You go ahead, pull the Logos. I'll pull the Sprite when the Logos is almost dead.
Casters, stay away.
Provoked.
Casters, stay back.
Gotch.
Did you pull this part?
No, he's still there.
Sprite is pulled.
After this Sprite, let's go clear Lightning Room for the chest. If you're not a tank or perception user, do not enter the.
If you're a
Portals
tank
and
and
fire.
not pulling, don't go in lightning either.
Portals and fire.
Yeah.
All right. Get lightning first.
It's not in the entrance.
I got you. Don't worry. I got you. I'm holding it for you.
Wait for the tanks to get hit on these mobs. And tanks will pull them out of the room for you. Watch the
Don't
AoE.
watch, don't watch.
Trap is found.
Watch the AoEs.
One of these days, Assassinate's gonna kill me.
Last one's pulled.
Is there another trap in that room, or is it clear?
Looks like it's clear. Yes, this room is clear.
Run in straight to the chest, grab your chest, and run straight back out. Do not dilly.
What if I dally?
Portals and fire.
Dilly dally, shilly shy.
Malachi, I'm gonna go grab that chest real quick. Forgot.
Do what?
I gotta grab this chest real quick. I got distracted by you blowing.
Oh, you're good. Where's the trap at in fire?
No trap and fire.
No trap in fire?
Watch the conal AoEs.
There is a Calcabrino, or okay, sorry, Dark's got it. And I don't know why I said Calcabrino.
Watch the AoEs. Alright, is everybody alive?
Appears so.
Alright, everybody go through the portal.
Oh god.
Hopefully, Calamari's dead by the time we spawn the.
We can always wait for Calamari to die if we have to. We've got a little bit of trash to kill anyway.
I'm going to pull the Geshen Pest as soon as I get down to the bottom of the stairs. Are you ready?
Sounds good.
It is going to be provoke pull. Do not touch it until I establish aggro. You can touch it now.
Ali, how many swords so far?
How many what? Oh
How
shit.
many swords? Two.
How many Zantetsukin's? I've only gotten 2, yeah.
Wow,
I've gotten 0, I think, so
No,
far.
I've gotten 2 after the one I gave you.
I know, that's why I said how many so far. I have never even gotten one.
Pirogo has been pulled. Perception, where's the trap in this room?
Under that tome on the right, closest to the middle.
I'm going to pull the Calcabrina.
Nice.
Good death.
All the ice mobs have been pulled, and Pepe with it. Dark, can you grab the Pepe?
Okay, you get that, girl?
There's a trap.
I got the Pepe.
I got you.
For the death.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I put blind on that Pepe for you, but it's already.
I have sack ready. It's my last attempt.
I've got 3 more on me, so.
Someone died?
Yeah.
But I'm always dead, so.
I'm capped on sack myself.
Did one of the loose mobs get you, Luna?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Here it goes.
Believe in
If
me.
you drop proc, I've got more.
Alright.
Alex, slow down on the large rolls, please.
Yeah, I need to. It's getting a couple people killed.
Damn.
This is only a handful of, if you touch them, they'll get pulled. It shouldn't be too bad.
In my case, I died healing the main tank, so.
I'm just gonna switch to defensive lograms for the rest of the run.
I did not proc.
Loki, were you grabbing the next?
He won't.
Oh, good. Looks like they have some.
We need to wait for the 10-minute vulns to fall off before we pop these rooms. Because I have one on dark. Oh my
What
God.
element?
Wind.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just
2 minutes.
pull one of them and leave the other one alone, and you'll be fine. They sleep anyways. They don't do anything.
The wind mobs
Does
spend
someone
half their
not-
time not doing anything anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to support. I will be back.
They don't hit for shit too. They'll be fine.
Actually, Alice, are you still in here?
Should we remove the trap, Aurora?
Go for it.
I'm gonna remove the trap as
which
well.
side is ice?
You ready, Miko?
Or which where is Earth? Is it?
We're all the way down the hallway by the doors.
Oh, okay. I messed up. I was thinking it was that first room on the right, but that's ice, I think. There we go.
You do not see blue dots by you. You're in the wrong spot.
Everyone just come in all the way to the right.
Alright.
Okay, I am putting away
We
my
have a
code
support
bumper.
party. I am talking to them now.
Calamari is dead.
Excuse
Support
me.
has been notified. Party leads, ready checks. Once your party has ready checked, tanks, go ahead and stand near portals.
Wait a minute, Dark, you got the weapon?
What?
Am I taking anything here, or just
The sword?
still doing
Yeah.
what I'm doing?
Actually, Ollie gave me the sword.
Game on.
Damn, nice.
If you're the only tank in your room, you will be tanking stuff.
No, I'm not.
Lightning ready.
Right.
Alright. This is where it gets interesting. Not really. This is pretty basic stuff, but
Yeah, Thor, stand in your trap when ready. Or stand in portal.
Probably don't want to stand in trap.
I mean, he has hollowed. I'm sure he
He
could
said trap
survive.
first, I'm going in.
It spawned. Nice death.
don't flash. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cell dog. 1, 2, 3. Stop flashing. Hit 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Water's done.
Water was very rapid.
Listen, the fun runs were earlier today.
I support any and all penning.
Understandable.
Win done. Look at us.
Was it a breeze?
Oh, God.
Lightning done.
No, when he called Agra,
Shocking.
I was gonna stop.
That was a
on it,
flash.
And then I was like, I was worried that the mob might get loose, and I was like, I'm not gonna risk my party for that idiot.
You cleared after
Hey,
lightning.
Miko.
You lost to a group with 3 healers and 3 tanks.
I saw you run off. You trying to reset?
Yeah, I got a 1 minute on Living Dead. I'm gonna reset before we go to the other side of the room. So that way, give support time.
Yeah, just let me know.
And then I'm gonna reset again
Earth done.
in Lightning Room, I think it was, that had a trap
Probably.
before AV.
This is your last chance to get your chest if you missed any. The one in front or the one down the stairs, if you forgot. We will not be coming back this way a second time.
Third time.
How many fragments should you have if you've collected them all?
12.
12 so far, 6 on AV and 10 on Ozma.
Thank you.
Do we still have a lot of deaths or no?
Huh?
As all parties up, there's no deaths on them, I hope. Let's get that bit
I think we're
out
good.
of the way.
Go for it.
Provoke fold, don't let me establish Agra fold. Go ahead, feel free to DPS.
Baseball.
Suntar,
Supports
please,
on Trist.
Sleep. I'm gonna provoke
Sleep's
it
ready.
from this far. Don't let him. Don't
Watch the
get too
Biblio. It might walk through a wall.
Yep.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Good sleep.
I'll let you take the Biblio.
Yeah, you go ahead. I didn't even see you. You know, you're so short.
Watch the Biblio. It is still around.
It's a nice room. In the door to the right.
Thanks. Let's grab that Biblio from inside of ice. Here it
It's
comes.
coming out. It's coming out.
Watch for the donut AoE. Biblio does a donut. Be ready for it.
It's gonna die before it does.
Cool.
My healer that didn't get back to me earlier just got back.
Well,
It wasn't
That
there,
happened
right?
for the one DPS I had earlier. One of the DPS got back to me after we were already full and in instance.
We've got some time now.
You guys run down the hallway.
yes. Please.
Yes, we have.
Do you want to
Plus.
see him run down the hallway, guys?
No.
No,
Yeah.
Not with all of us
no
standing
thanks.
here.
Not with our limit breaks.
It'll be very a sight like this morning with that berserker.
How is our support group looking? Like, how are they on spot?
All right, so we got some
Support
time.
is
I'm gonna
6 of
mute
6,
this,
as far as I'm aware.
and then we can do some talking and actually participate in the chat that isn't really going on. Oh,
Primal support kills the support fate. Welcome to Absolute Virtue. If this is your first time here, I'm gonna do a little bit of a rundown of AV while we wait for support to get in here. First off, I'm going to need a main tank, a Wyvern Tank 1 and a Wyvern Tank 2 in /yell. I'm then going to disappear for about a minute. I will come back and explain AV.
okay. We are good. So we're just gonna sit here AFK for a bit. My God. My God. Actually, I'm gonna unmute.
Raid wide, tank buster, cone AoE, nothing new. The cone AoE has a great big telegraph, and on its own it's not too dangerous. But it will petrify anybody it hits, and it's usually paired with another mechanic. So if you get hit by it, probably means you can't dodge the thing that's coming afterwards. So you may, after some other mechanic, I may tell you to run back into the center to dodge the conal, or wait for the conal before handling some other mechanic. Other than that, it's not too dangerous on its own. The major mechanic with Absolute Virtue is his bracelets. So, periodically throughout the fight, AV will cast Idas. This will put a pair of light or dark bracelets on him. These show up on his character model and are pretty huge. Dark bracelets on him. As well, they show up on his buff bar. So if you have him focus targeted or you're watching the buff bar, you can check that to see if they're light or dark. These will interact with one of two mechanics that will follow. The first is big puddles. AV will spawn a whole bunch of really big puddles around the room. Initially, they'll all be one color, the same as his bracelets. After that, they'll be half light, half dark. Any puddle that is the same color as Absolute Virtue's bracelets will expand before exploding and dealing damage. Any puddles that are the opposite color of his bracelets will not expand but will still do damage, so you don't want to be standing in any of them. But you want to get away from any puddles that are the same color and stand near the puddle. If you're not sure where to run, my name's Luna Lightblade. I'm jumping up and down, throwaway mark over my head, and you can watch where I run and follow. You've got plenty of time for this. Watch where I'm running, watch where the group is running, and just get away from any puddles that are the opposite color. Or, sorry, get away from any puddles that are the same color. Stand near the ones of the opposite color. The other mechanic is the half room. He'll split the room in half light, half dark. The half of the room that is the same color as Absolute Virtue's bracelets will kill you. Don't stand in. The half of the room that is the opposite color will do a bunch of damage but will kill you outright. So healers, be ready to top everybody up as soon as this happens. At various points during the fight, Absolute Virtue will spawn clones of himself that'll come down from proximities, get away from them, and then they'll do half rooms of their own, and they'll have their own bracelets, light or dark. Again, listen for the callouts, we'll walk you guys through it. Those are the two big mechanics of AV's bracelets. They're pretty straightforward. The last one is tethers. So, periodically, throughout the fight, Absolute Virtue will tether a bunch of orbs to random players, half light, half dark. Are you noticing a theme here? So, if you have a tether, check and see if you have one. Wait for the cone AoE. If you run too early, you'll run straight into the cone AoE and get petrified and die. So, When you see your tethers, wait for the conal, and then you're going to run clockwise from where your orb spawns into a small puddle of the opposite color. Standing on a small puddle of the opposite color will stop you from dying to your orb. 1 player per puddle. If you're standing in a puddle of the same color, or not a puddle at all, it'll do a whole bunch of damage to you and might kill you outright. So, stand in 1 puddle of the opposite color. If you think you're not going to be able to make it to a puddle or you can't find one, it is very, very, very important that you do not pop your orb in the middle of the group. If your orb pops, it will deal damage to both you and everyone around you. And if you do this in the middle of the group, it'll wipe out a huge swath of people and almost guarantee that we'll die to the enrage. So, if you don't think you can make it to a puddle or you can't find one, get to the edge and hope you remembered procs. Just don't take out anybody with you. The only other thing that's notable is Absolute Virtue's ads. He'll spawn 2 wyverns, one at waymark 1 and one at waymark 2. We'll have 2 off-tanks pick these up and we'll burn them down as quickly as possible. The wyverns do have hard and rage, so if they're not killed in a certain amount of time, they'll explode and kill us all. The lightning ads are lightning, so make sure you're on Magia Auto Attack so that you can automatically set your Magia board to target both of them.
Who's gonna be the wyvern tanks?
Wyvern tank 1 is Zelbog, Wyvern tank 2 is Zeru.
Okay, I didn't see it in yell chat, so I was just wondering.
Cool. If you still have death, the wyverns can be death, so feel free to burn your deaths on number 2. Everybody else, burn down add 1. Once it dies, burn down add 2. Once they're both dead, we can go back to AV. Tethers will also be happening while the wyverns are up, so check your tethers. If you don't have a tether, go back to burning the ads. If the ads are alive, nobody should be DPSing AV. And that's about it. Check his bracelets. Stand in the half of the room that is the opposite color. Hug, but don't stand in the big puddles of the opposite color. Get away from the puddles of the same color. Check your tethers. Wait for the conal. Stand in a small puddle of the opposite color. 1 player per puddle. Burn the ads. And that's about it. The only other thing that is notable about AV is he does have a hard enrage at 7 minutes and 20 seconds, which includes about a minute of downtime. So we've got a little more than 6 minutes of uptime to kill him. If we don't kill him quickly enough, he'll enrage and kill us all. So, if you brought DPS logos, use them. Wisdom of the Elder, Skirmisher, any DPS stances, any DPS abilities you have. DPS in this fight matters. Make sure you're an offensive Magia. Don't use plate bearers. They will not help keep you alive for mechanics, and they don't help us kill AV and avoid raid.
If you get a
Go ahead, Lupa.
If you get a mechanic wrong on AV, it is true damage for 1 million. Plate bearer will not save you.
Cool. If you have any questions, throw them in /yell or voice, and we'll do our best to answer them. Otherwise, hang out. We've got a little bit of time before support gets up here. If you need a new shell and you have less than approximately 15 minutes on yours, stand in the middle of the bridge and we'll get a new shell on you. Otherwise, hang out on the stairs or go cheer on the support team as they come on in here.
Death number 2 sounds like you've had too much Taco Bell.
What was that all about?
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt.
Dark has prot and shell for when support gets up here. We need to refresh it. I have bravery unless somebody else
I'm gonna
already
mute
has
this
the
real
top.
quick because we're done listening
Have
to
we
mechanics.
asked support to bring us more?
it's not a fucking safe pool. Actually, I'm gonna put this right here. Oh God. Game on. Alright. Unmute. Let's get ready to rumble.
If you still need shell, step into the hallway. If you have shell and you need bravery, stand on the dark part of the bridge. Once you have both, step up to the purple line. Does anyone else have bravery? Before I pop mine. Okay. That's fine. I won't start passing out braveries yet. That's fine. I won't start.
Get this bread, gamers.
Water, fire, support are ready. Lightning is ready. Support are ready.
Took my line.
Lightning is ready.
Well, if someone else says let's get this bread, you can say
Okay.
something like let's eat this bread.
I gotta meet the stream, so it's not fucking.
Earth is ready.
Obtain this grain.
Let's attain this grain.
Alright, we're just waiting on the one AFK in wind.
Yep, it's dark.
All right.
Okay, wind ready.
Alright, Lupa, start passing out those braveries. If you need bravery, stand outside. If you have bravery or are not, stand inside the purple line.
If support needs shell and protect, come down to me over here.
If you have raid food, go ahead and eat some raid food. The extra DPS and the extra does help a lot. If you have elemental gear, make sure you've got it equipped, and make sure your Magia board is set to Magia auto attack unless you are tanking. If you are a tank who is not assigned any of the 3 tank roles, set your
I'll pass the potion of harmony.
If you are a tank who is not filling any of the 3 tank roles, you can defensive.
The cutout is being perfectly timed with using.
Say again?
Your thing would
If
be
you're a
ping and
tank
then
who
cut
is
out
not a
again.
tank role, you're free to be an offensive.
Yes.
Am I still cutting out a lot?
Yes.
Oh boy. Alright, let me read you.
I just think you had a notification at a really bad timing and it cut you off.
How's
Possibly.
that? Any better?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Cool.
The only way to be sure is to say your ABCs.
If, in the event that I start doing that again during the fight, do I have backup callouts?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh God.
Braveries are
This is
done.
gonna be interesting.
Alright, let's set a pull time of 12:05 Aorzean. LB2's at 03, LB1's at 04.
Malachi main tank, Zalbog is Wyvern 1, and Wyvern 2 is Zari.
Where are we throwing dead souls?
Miko.
1 or 2?
Remember.
Death,
Okay.
add 2. LB2. LB1. Pull. First up, we're gonna have a raid wide. Raid wide. Next up, bracelets. Bracelets are light. Get away from all of the puddles. Look at how big the puddles get. This will be your guide for later. Back into the center to dodge the conal. Next up, we're going to have bracelets in the half room. Bracelets. Bracelets are light. Stand in dark. Stand in dark. Tankbuster is next. Next up, we're going to have bracelets and more big puddles. Bracelets. Bracelets are light. Hug the dark puddles. Get away from all light puddles. Do not stand in any puddles. Back into the center. Raid wide is next. Raid wide. After this raid wide will be tethers. Check your tethers. Wait for the conal. Check your tethers. Run clockwise to a puddle of the opposite color. 1 player per puddle. Tankbuster's next. Tankbuster. Next up, we'll have a double raid wide. Raid wide 1. and number 2. Stack in the center. Set your Magia board to wind. Pop your Recon potions. Help your healers. These are gonna hurt. Light, light. The next 2 are
White, white,
light
white,
again.
white,
Light again.
dark.
Thank you. Get to the edge to dodge the proximity. Tank Buster. Next up, we're gonna have a raid wide followed by ads.
One of the ad tanks is dead. Zalbog.
Which ad?
Zalbog.
He was 2? Or he was
Pick
1?
up the ads.
It's ad 1. I got it.
Okay. Burn ad 1, death ad 2. Check your tethers, wait for the conal. No more DPS on AV until the ads are dead. Dodge the conal. Run clockwise to your puddles of the opposite color. Both ads are dead.
Stay away from the main tank, Tank Buster.
Next up, we'll have another raid wide, followed by a proximity. Raid wide. Next up, we have bracelets and big puddles. Bracelets. Bracelets are dark. Hug the light puddles. Get away from dark puddles. Dodge the proximity. Stand in dark. Stand in light. Dodge the kennel.
Fuck.
Raid wide.
May, shut up, please. Jesus.
Ads are coming up. Let's kill AV. Check your tethers. Kill AV.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
buddy.
Let's healer LB3.
Right at the last second.
That was a good healer LB. Alright,
Yes.
play for a sec. I did not proc. If you're stack raising, don't forget to grab your AV chest.
I'm gonna try to fill Wynn's party for LB3 on this. Should have done it before, but I didn't think about it.
Okay, we're good. I'm gonna be like one short by the end of this. It's gonna fucking
Just
suck.
Invite someone random. Hope
Are
they
we
sleep.
gonna try and do sack trick or no? I know it's a pain in the butt on these two
It's
ads.
dicey.
Me. Shut up, please.
I don't think we have enough sacks to res everybody anyways, right?
I mean, I can sack return if needed, but, you know.
It is sack return. Alright.
Oh, this is gonna be
Anyone who
interesting.
has a sack spirit that they can use on Zalborg.
We have an off tank to cover C.
Come on, Andrew. We didn't proc. Alright, remember, no dots on these ads. No dots on these ads. On the properties of darkness needs to be stunned or slept.
Both of my healers are downstairs, otherwise I would have pulled.
I got
Go
it.
ahead, Dark.
Alright, set that up.
Pull the second one or wait on that?
You can pull the second.
Man, not being able to use dots sucks.
Do not jump down. Do not jump down. Party leads. Go ahead and get your waymarks set up. Also, whoever did the callouts on the 3 AV clones, thank you. My camera got stuck.
Happens.
Thank you for the backup.
How do I dismiss my pet? There we go.
Alright, welcome to Ozma.
I'm ready to die.
Ozma really isn't all that bad, and we'll be doing callouts all throughout the fight. Alright, let's get these set up. I will start explaining Ozma in just a moment.
Ozma's easy. We got this.
Alright. Again, my name's Linda Lightblade. I should still have a waymark over my head. Keep an eye on me if you're new to Ozma. If you are new to Ozma, come up near the jump pad, but do not jump down so that you can see what I'm doing. If you did jump down, stand there, don't move, don't do anything else. Alright, so, welcome to Ozma. Ozma here is pretty similar to the Ozma from Weeping City, with a couple of new additions. So, Ozma in BA has 4 forms: sphere, star, triangle, and cube. You've seen most of these before, except for star phase, and sphere phase here works a little bit differently. So, I'll talk about sphere phase first. It's the phase you see him in right now. All Ozma does during sphere phase is do 2 things. Auto attack the main tanks really hard, and he will cast Black Hole. So, when he casts Black Hole, you need to be standing on one of these blue buttons in order not to get sucked out of the room. All 6 blue buttons must have at least 1 person standing on them, or we all get sucked out of the room. So, if you are a melee, a tank, or a healer, you're going to stand on the blue button on your platform so you can keep healing that main tank. If you are a ranged DPS, you're going to run along the ring to the right and stand on the blue button on the ring. Always, always, always to the right. If you are not the main tank, you are always running to the right for every mechanic. The only person you should ever run to the left is the main tank, and is specifically for dodging triangle phase. Alright, so that's sphere phase pretty much. Stand on the blue buttons, wait for Black Hole, and keep your main tanks alive while they take the heavy autos. Pretty straightforward. Alright, so this does mean that we need a main tank and an off tank for every platform. If you are a tank, in/yell. Please indicate what platform you're on, and if you'd like to main tank or off tank.
Water is C, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's a good thing to call out. So platform-wise, if you are on fire or earth, you are on A. If you are in lightning or wind, you're on B. If you're in ice or water, you are on C. Alright, well, people establish main tanks. Can somebody else keep track of that while I explain?
Okay.
Well done.
Cool. Alright, so next phase is star phase. The first
got
phase that Ozma does is always star phase. After that, it's random. So, during star phase, Ozma will do a big point blank AoE around himself. To dodge this, we're going to get to the back of the platform, and we're going to hang out there until the AoE resolves. After that, we'll move back up to Ozma as a group. All of Ozma's autos during star phase cleave and need to be shared. They're all mini stack markers without the animation. So we're all going to move back up as a group and share that damage throughout the phase. There's also a knockback. It will originate from the blue button on the platform and has a very big, obvious telegraph. Depending on other mechanics, we will always either get knocked to Ozma or get knocked away from Ozma. If we're getting knocked to the back, you're going to stand roughly where I'm standing right now. If you're getting knocked to Ozma, you're going to stand roughly where I'm standing right now. Never stand on the blue button. You will get knocked in a random direction and probably fall off. So, just behind or just in front, depending on if we're getting knocked to Ozma or knocked to the back. The other mechanic that happens during Star Phase is ads. 2 players on each platform will get marked with a big purple AoE over their heads. These are meteors. Meteors are always placed back and to the right. If you remember Ozma from Weeping City, don't do that. Meteors are always back and to the right. One meteor is going to go exactly where I'm standing right now and jumping up and down on the back of the platform. The other meteor is always going to go on the blue button on the ring to the right. Not halfway, not part of the way, on the blue button on the ring to the right. Do not put a meteor on the blue button on your platform. You will kill everyone. If the main tank gets a meteor, the main tank always places theirs on the platform. The other person always runs along the ring to the right. Otherwise, the first person to start running along the ring, go to the ring. Other person, place yours in the back. The moment meteors go out, stop what you're doing. Your cast is not important. Stop what you're doing, check your circles, see if you have a meteor. If you do, handle it. If not, go back to what you were doing. When the meteors drop, they'll spawn a set of ads that will all need to be picked up and killed. If these ads are left alive too long, they will harden rage and wipe out one platform at random. We definitely don't want that. So, as long as the ads are alive, burn them down. And that's Star Phase. Dodge the point blank, watch your knockbacks, and place your meteors back and to the right. And this takes us into Triangle Phase, which Lupa has alluded to with a need for bleed baiters. So, one of the major mechanics during Triangle Phase is bleed. Periodically, Ozma will throw a stacking bleed debuff on one person on the platform. If we're all stacked up on front, it hits everyone. So, to dodge this, we have one person stand all the way in the back and soak that for each platform. So, each platform will have a designated bleed baiter, who will stand in the back of the platform, roughly where I'm standing right now, and bait those bleeds. All you do is get bleed put on you and it gets Asuna'd off. If you have to move for another mechanic, move and then move back. Looks like we've got all 3 bleeds. That's all there is to it. The other major mechanic that happens during Triangle Phase is acceleration bombs. This is a debuff. It shows up on your bar and will slowly tick down to 0. If you are moving, attacking, auto-attacking, doing emotes, moving your camera, or doing basically anything else when the debuff hits 0, it will explode, do a whole bunch of damage to both you and everyone around you. This also inconveniently happens at the same time as meteors, meaning your platform will probably wipe. So, if you have an acceleration bomb, put your weapon away, don't target Ozma, don't do anything, don't move your camera, wait for that debuff to hit 0, wait at least 1 second afterwards, and then go back to what you're doing. There is only one exception. There's only one thing you should ever do while you have an acceleration bomb, and it's if you also get a meteor. If you have a meteor and an acceleration bomb, place your meteor back and to the right first, then handle your acceleration bomb. Always handle meteors first, then excel bombs. Obviously, Triangle Phase also has meteors. So, meteors, excel bombs, bleed baiters, all there is to it. This takes us to our last and final phase, Cube Phase. Tanks, this is where you guys are going to have stuff to do. So, during Cube Phase, the main tank will always stand on the left side of the platform, and the party will always stand on the right throughout the entire fight, regardless of phase.
Get us through this. Let's go.
During Cube Phase, all of Ozma's auto attacks will do line AoEs. So, main tanks, you want to be as far away from your party as possible.
No, we're not going to leave
while
right
still on the platform. In addition, Ozma will spawn 6 orbs around the ring. Off tanks, switch to full defensive magia. Use your tank stances. Pop all your cooldowns. They hurt. And you're going to run along the ring to the right and pop those orbs. Once you pop the first orb, wait for your healers to top you up, then pop the second. The other thing that happens during... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is a check right now for all people that claimed main tank roles. Check your Magia board, set your Magia board to defensive lightning, because if you do not, you will be killed by the first auto attack.
If you are an off tank and you are comfortable and have done this before, feel free to set your Magia board to Earth. If you are not comfortable, this is your first time or anything else, set your Magia board to Lightning and be safe. The only other thing that happens during Cube Phase is Holy. It's a small knockback. If you are an off-tank popping orbs, make sure you hug the Ozma side of the ring where I'm running now, so that you don't get knocked off by Holy. If you're on the platform, just stay on the platform. The only other thing to be aware of is that it will be paired with a Shade mechanic. What's a Shade mechanic? Periodically, Ozma will spawn 3 copies of himself, one on the end of each platform. They'll also do AoEs. Don't worry about shape identification, listen for the callouts. But during Cube Phase, that Shade mechanic will also be paired with a small knockback. Again, listen for the callouts, will tell you what to do. For example, at the start of a phase, the Shades might go into Pyramid form, so we'll get off the platform, and then Ozma himself will go into Star Phase, and will run to the back. This is entirely doable by callouts. Listen for the callouts, you'll be fine. And that's pretty much Ozma. So, quick recap on all of his forms. Sphere Phase. Heal your main tanks. Stand on the buttons for Black Hole. Star Phase. Handle your knockbacks appropriately. Get knocked to or from Ozma, depending on the callout. Place your meteors back end to the right and burn those adds. Triangle Phase. If you have an Excel Bomb, don't do anything. Wait for it to resolve. If you get an Excel Bomb and a meteor, place your meteor first. Then handle the Excel Bomb. Bleed baiters, stay in the back unless a mechanic forces you to move. And Cube Phase, main tanks, stay on the left, off tanks, pop your orbs, and be ready for the Holy Knockback. Hallowed Ground does not work on the orbs. It will not save you from orbs. Living Dead will, if your healer will know it's coming.
Okay, let's go.
Home
Let's
Gang,
go.
For obvious reasons, is not relevant. Does anybody have any questions?
No, pull. Go.
When you say back and to the right, could you stand where you
I got a
mean for
piece
that
so bad.
range?
I just want to get this
So
done.
one meteor is going to go where I'm jumping up and down right now, all the way on the back as far as falling off.
And then on the right, got it.
We'll go on the ring, to the right, on the blue button.
Go.
Got it.
I'm an idiot.
Oh no!
Oh my lord.
Did you fall off?
I did fall off.
Oh
This is
god.
what I get for being a moron.
Real quick question. There's a question. If the bleed goes on you, can you move back to your group, or do you want to stand back unless there's another mechanic?
You always want to stay on the back of the platform unless a mechanic forces you to move.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute this for a second.
As soon as that mechanic is resolved, go back to your group again. Thank you, Ari. I'm
I gotta pee. Hurry up. Let's pull this shit. Oh, I gotta pee so bad.
Batman, are you here?
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh.
Bravery notwithstanding?
That's right. I think I know exactly how I feel about this guy calling his team pirate.
That makes me wonder if the Nuala person is one of his friends.
Doesn't matter either way.
Flavors are almost out. You can get into the full time.
Alright. Eat your raid food, check your elemental gear, check your magia boards. We're going to be doing a 20-second verbal countdown on Lupa's mark.
Go.
LB2's on 3, LB1's on 2, main tanks full on 1, everyone else on 0. 20 seconds, starting now. $15 seconds and counting.
I gotta use Swift Cast to get my fucking pet back up because
10
I like to wait
seconds.
until they pull it. So this is going
5,
to
4,
be
LB2, LB1, main tanks, everyone. Main tanks are taking heavy autos, keep them alive. Get to the back of the platform. Wait for the mechanic.
Yeah, I'm
Move back up as a group. Share autos. Get knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma. The first start phase has no meteors. Enjoy your free DPS time. Continue to share autos. Black hole. Get on your black hole buttons.
And if you cannot
Everyone
go to
can
your
move
black
back.
hole button, go to the nearest black hole button.
Radio silence for callouts. Shades are up. Get off the platform. Main tank's back on first.
Yeah, my connection got me fucked.
Radio silence for callouts, please. Shades are up. Stay close to Ozma. Stay close to Ozma. Then, get to the back of the platform. Get to the back. Move back up as a group. Share autos.
Please, please,
Meteors.
please. Oh my
Back
god,
and to the
it
right.
did not proc.
Back and to the right.
Oh!
Get knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma. Pick up the ads. No more DPS on Ozma until...
Moonlight will be taking over for Bleed on A.
Acknowledged. Shades are up. Get knocked,
I hate Spirit of the
Get
Remembered.
knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma.
The
This looks like
entire
a
C
wipe.
platform is down, and ad in.
Wipe.
Is the ad dead?
Marcus is now main
Appears to
tank for
be.
C.
Black hole.
If you get knocked off, please do not leave your parties.
Main tanks are taking heavy autos. Keep them alive.
Main tank C
Everyone
sucked
can
out.
move back. Marcus is now main tanking C.
Fuck me.
Shades are up. Get to the back of the platform. Then, get off the platform. This is going to be triangle phase. Get off the platform. Lead baiters to the back. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your accel bombs. Meteors, back and to the right. A platform, tank LVs.
Well, we're pretty much done.
Pick up your ads, burn them down.
We're just gonna wait.
Shades are up.
A is pretty much demolished.
Get close to Ozma. Stay close to Ozma. Acceleration bombs are out. We are taking the next black hole. Focus on staying alive until then.
I'll
A6
take
stack.
B down.
Add on A is enraging. Focus on surviving until the next black hole. Black hole, do not stand on your buttons. Congrats, you've now seen the first couple of days of Ozma. For all of you who are new, welcome to BA. Feel free to join those Ozma prog parties to keep it going. Don't release, we can raise you back in town. For all of you people who are new, this is how we learn. This was a frag run, so.
Considering if we're considering a frag run, it was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
Did
that was
anyone
awesome.
D level?
It's fucking amazing.
Yep. For a frag run, making it to Ozma is awesome. You guys should be proud of it.
Oh, Andrew, what the hell?
So anyone who de-leveled, if they want to join me at Sprite Island, I will keep them level.
Okay, we're gonna end the stream there for now. We might do Overwatch in a little bit, so hopefully people enjoyed this kind of stuff. I mean, this is what I've been playing a lot, so it's really hard to do other things when I'm just playing this all the time. But I plan on doing more Overwatch until it goes free to play. Once it goes free to play, I'm sorry guys, I might check it out a little bit, but I might be done with the game. So we'll see. But anyways, thank you to everybody that watched, and I will see you guys in a little bit if I do some Overwatch.